Hello everyone, I'm Sandy Anastasi, psychic channel, intuitive astrologer, and soul coach. And I'm here with my editorial video blog for August of 2020. Hello everyone. I recently tuned into my friend John Edwards' Facebook Live presentation. It was great. Way to go, John. I'm so glad you're breaking into Facebook Live. Your information, your capability, your experience, and now this new area, Facebook Live, are just fabulous, unbelievable. So yes, this is a plug for my friend John Edward as well. Please visit him at johnedward.net and join his Evolve group. I highly recommend them. They're just wonderful, and what John does is wonderful. At any rate, when I was listening to his Facebook Live presentation, I was fascinated and delighted to hear him talk about how all of us need psychic protection in our lives, especially now, right now. And folks, I couldn't agree more. And that's why I decided to put my Psychic Protection Tips course on special discount for this entire month of August. And you can go over and read about that discount. I want to talk about the need for psychic protection here. It's especially important right now. John is right. All of us here on planet Earth need to learn how to protect ourselves psychically as part of our evolutionary journey. Many years ago, my guides told me that the angelic guardians of our planet were slowly withdrawing their protection because, you see, it's time for us all of us, to become self-responsible. Every single being on our lovely planet, it's time for us to become self-responsible. We are needing to learn to protect ourselves psychically, and in doing that, we're taking a very big step towards spiritual maturity, which is really what the goal is. We have to become self-responsible. Our next step is to become capable of protecting and defending ourselves energetically, psychically. The next step beyond that is our attainment of spiritual maturity, we human beings here on this planet. It's especially important that you learn and begin practicing psychic self-defense now, because there are so many emotional energies being thrown around in our overdramatic and presently incredibly polarized and often chaotic society. Also, I should add, our overcrowded society. For many people, they've become so phobic they can't go out of their house because as soon as they exit their home, they feel as if they're being blasted, and they are, by the energies of automation, things they can't see like radio waves, environmental changes, other people's thought waves, emotional patterns. We live in a world where you have a need, a very powerful need, to protect yourself psychically. If I neglect myself, I'm talking about, if I neglect to protect myself before leaving my protected space at home these days, I often feel as if I'm literally swimming in the astral soup of other people's emotions. My mind becomes confused. I feel lightheaded. I become forgetful, and I have difficulty focusing and concentrating. I find myself becoming angry easily. My normal organization becomes scattered. And though I spend many, many hours at a task, I find I accomplish very little. If I continue to involve with life and remain unprotected, I begin to become tired physically, and then very negative and irritable. And what's worse is I carry all of these things home with me, and then I begin to complain at length to those people that I love most. I vamp what little energy they may have left from their own difficult day. Does this sound like you? Unfortunately, this description fits all too many of us these days. And sometimes it's far worse, with normally nice and gentle folks getting into arguments, and sometimes fistfights or even worse. You can blame the news media or the politicians all you want, but that's just giving your power away. My friends, each of us is the only one responsible for what we think, for what we say, for what we feel, and for what we do. We are the only ones responsible for what we forget. And if we forget to protect ourselves psychically, we're responsible for that as well. We're the ones responsible for what we allow into our lives. You can control what you allow into your life. Without psychic protection, our resistance is quickly worn away. Our energy field is pierced easily as our fears let in all kinds of negative things, and we are no longer in charge of our own thoughts, words, or actions. If you do nothing else for yourself and your loved ones this year, do this. Learn to protect yourself psychically. If you don't want to take my course, visit my YouTube channel. The psychic protection tips there are free. Take someone else's classes if they're more convenient or if they seem more on your wavelength. Read psychic protection books. There are so many of them. My favorite authors on this subject are Ted Andrews, Dion Fortune, and Judy Hall. They've all got great psychic protection or sometimes psychic self-defense books on the market. And do this for yourselves, folks. I don't care how or where you learn, really. Just do it. Do it for yourself. Make your life better and start to do that now. Please take this giant step in your life. Protect yourself and your loved ones with easy to learn and easy to apply techniques and tools that will help you to be and to remain the centered, happy, energetic, positive person that you're meant to be. I'm Sandy Anastasi, and I hope you'll visit me on my website. I'm at www.sandyanastasi.com. Sign up for my newsletter. Sign up for my free psychic hour that I do monthly. And come back and tune into my video blog next month. So long for now.